State. Uh,
Coaching staffs, Clark, have certainly grown since your time in the league. Do you think that can lead to too many voices in the locker room?
I really don't think that's an issue, Kevin, because no matter how many coaches you have, typically they are all in sync, and the head coach has usually put his staff together, and therefore they're moving in the same direction.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Out in the wings for him, we'll see Trent Jr. and Middleton. And it's Lillard in at the point. Pass to Embiid over Lopez. Embiid, no good.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And even though Lopez has taken his game farther and farther from the basket, he can still punish you inside.
And the shot goes in from Embiid.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lead.
And George, here we go. And then George with the jam.
And you know what? For me, these don't show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with.
Down low. And Middleton, the bucket on the assist by Lillard.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
You got to get out on that if you're the defender. Maxey is very capable from beyond the arc.
Lillard against Maxey. The three. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And the basket by Gordon.
Got it.
This on the catch and shoot. Gordon giving the defense no time to react off the pass.
Trent outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking to the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. DeLon Wright, he's checked in for the Bucks. To the paint, he's looking for Lillard and finds him. And that one, good. And that's now 7 points for Lillard. The 76ers trail by 4. To the inside to stop the run. Here's Drummond, and it's in there.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
And Lillard gets double teamed. Middleton against Oubre. From 11 feet away, Middleton can't get it to go. The 76ers have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. The shot by Lowry, no good. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And he makes good on the layup.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. The shot by Lillard, wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Beyond the arc. McCain's shot is off. The Bucks have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. It's good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Lowry finds Martin. Here's McCain. Off target with his 3. Milwaukee leading by 3. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Three-pointer, Lillard buries it from three-point range. Lillard's got a couple of threes now in the first for Milwaukee.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Takes a 3. No good. Shot missing. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Milwaukee on top as they end the first quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Embiid is out there with Martin. Then there's Jackson. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Lowry in at the 1. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Kicks it down to Middleton. Pass to Prince. The Bucks working the ball around. Clock at 6. Outside Portis. And the wide open shot from Connaughton. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. And Lowry has it in the corner. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Lowry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
And Wright kicks to Prince. To the middle, trying to find Martin. He's got it now. The tray. Back to Lowry. Over Prince. Lowry can't get it to go. Milwaukee in the lead. Shots good by Middleton. Middleton's got his second basket of the game.
Out muscling the defenders, Middleton. Redesigning that interior.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Martin comes in for Martin. George is checked in for Oubre. And it's Gordon in for Kyle Lowry. Trent's checked in for the Bucks. Lillard comes in for Wright.
You know, Gordon has always been a guy who can knock down the 3, and his attempts increased significantly, though, when he headed to Houston, and he is rock solid from deep.
Inside, here's Lillard. Lays it up and banks it in. 12 points for Lillard.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Giannis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Gordon against Trent. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Jackson misses. Bucks have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title, but whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
Martin with the bucket.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Milwaukee's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Lets it go from 14. And another basket for Milwaukee.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Here's Gordon. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. The Bucks also with the sub. Prince is checked in. 1:25 left in the first half of basketball. And stolen by Maxey. Here's Oubre. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
He's a nightly triple-double threat, and I think Giannis is the most unguardable player in the game.
The Bucks shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Chris Middleton comes in for Prince. That one is no good.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with. A beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. An attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Here's Trent. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Embiid. The Bucks shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And the first one drops. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Jrue Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Good on the three-point shot. Middleton's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
It's Trent on the wing. Fires from 14. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, man.
How about using that 7'3" wingspan of his to gobble up offensive boards? Antetokounmpo making it happen.
There we go.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Trent with the wide open look. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent. The 76ers trail by 6. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Maxey makes things happen with his hard work and determination as a scorer.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
You know, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans Welcome, one and all.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, you really get to see what they're made of. After your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big.
And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the 76ers. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Middleton and Giannis, the tested forward pair. The guard and Olga are Lillard and Trent. And it's Lopez in at the center. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill. Even in basketball, I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Inside, Gordon stays loose and free, ready to make his moves around the defense there.
Lopez, a screen on Maxey. Here's Trent. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Maxey kicks to George. A three-pointer off the mark. Milwaukee leading by 5. Here's Antetokounmpo. Kicks it down to Middleton. Lillard against Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. The second chance effort, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Embiid.
He's a 3-level scorer, Damian Lillard. This time getting to work inside.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City. And this is what Paul George does. He looks for any opening on the floor to create opportunities for his team.
Here's Middleton. Tries yet again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Middleton hits them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from George. From deep, Trent. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
The reach, the athleticism, the timing, no surprise. Giannis swatted that one away.
And Gary Trent Jr. hits from deep. Trent's got 12 points in the game.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
The 3 from George. And it's George again missing.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with the team. So both teams making some changes here. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. The 76ers third.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
outside Lowry. Over to the left wing. McCain. That falls. Nice feed. McCain's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Shot, high post, and it falls over the rim and in.
Well, I like the fact that Middleton takes advantage of the mid-range jump shot. When he gets room to pull the trigger from there, he's taking it, and he's almost automatic.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And here's a look at some stats for Damian Lillard. Great showing for him last season. 4th in free throw percentage and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And, yeah, he was money from the charity stripe. Only a handful of players shot a better percentage last season. Tremendous asset. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Giannis outside. Back to Lillard. A different look for Milwaukee. Portis comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Damian Lillard.
Substitution. Bobby Portis. Pat Connaughton.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Fires for 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's McCain. Good on the bucket.
Got it.
McCain's got 5 points so far.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And the Bucks miss again.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Lowry can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Bobby Portis.
Not backing away from the physicality of the game. Drummond is never afraid of getting hit when he's trying to score.
And the Bucks with some changes. Prince is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Prince subbed in for Pat Connaughton. And Prince with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
With 1 on the clock. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Oubre.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. Back to the action in just a minute. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Martin, also Kelly Oubre out there, Lowry out there with Embiid, and it's Doughton in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Wright. Good. Big play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 6th assist on the night.
Unselfishness from Lillard has no problem giving the ball up, especially when he's got a guy wide open.
Embiid, no good.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And the rejection by Lowry. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And Philadelphia making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. From deep, Prince. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. Martin the pass to Oubre. Back to Martin. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Trent. Milwaukee leading by 8. Here's Wright. A shot missing. Good D by Embiid.
You know, even though they're on top in this league, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. Sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Got that one up.
And Embiid has this shot in his bag. He's confident from that area.
Down low, here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Lowry, a rebound by the Bucks. Portis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lillard with it. Now defended by Oubre. That gets the bucket.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton comes in for Taurean Prince. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. He warned them they've got to get back in transition. He said they've given up way too many fast break points, and he said we have to slow the pace of the game down and force them into taking some tough shots. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
Oh, no.
That one drops for him. Owner's got his first basket.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Knocked away. And that one is
Well, Max
has
got a good eye out on the floor.
That one.
He'll spot those gaps in a minute.
Giannis outside for 3. Offensive rebound. 3-pointer, Lillard. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got his 7th assist here tonight. Pass to Bona. Martin against Antetokounmpo. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing game. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And he just pushes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. The shot by Middleton, wide open. They get it back. Oh, Giannis parachutes in for the putback.
Boy, extra effort by Giannis, the multi-time MVP. He's just built a little different.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He knows every possession is critical now. Here's Jackson off the inbound pass. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Bucks.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And it will go down as their first official win of the new year.
And guys, when you're going head-to-head against someone 4 times over the course of a season, it's a great feeling to snatch that first one. Good in-game adjustments tonight against the Sixers.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Damian Lillard.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Drummond.
Got it.
Now, here's Lillard. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty... Thank you, David. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season.
That's going to end this live stream. If you're new to the live stream or any of my shorts or broadcasts, don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also follow on my social media, David Ryan 3587 on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Thank you. Peace.